Hey, what's up guys? Coming back with another video. I'm FABIOHART. Hopefully you guys missed me. Hopefully I haven't been gone too long. Like I said, I'm working on a lot of different things. I got a lot of different things coming up. But I still check my emails and voicemails and still answer calls and take calls even when I'm not online. So what I want to do is go ahead and give you guys the top 5 books. I have received an email. And I got so many books. My book collection is unreal, and I'm steady adding to it. I don't get a chance to read every book all the time, but I like to have it at my reach whenever when I'm in need for it. I don't know, because I have this big thing that books can become obsolete, and I have this big thing that books could stop being printed or go out of print. So if I see a book, and even if it's new, I see a book, I tend to go and get that book if I have interest, even if I don't read it right away, because I have this huge fear of a book being out of print or being discontinued. And I'm not really as a big Kindle reader or online reader or like a tablet reader as I am a hardcover book. It's nothing like it to me. I like to be able to flip through it, look through just physically have it. Because with the internet, anything can go wrong. Technology, anything can happen where, I might be reading a book and my whole damn computer can crash, or your tablet can crash, or whatever the case is. Anything can happen. I'm not saying nothing can happen with the book, but the chances are you'll probably take care of the book better than using your electronic or your techie device. So here we are. I'm going to give you my top 5 books I think you guys should look to read or show interest in, or even if you don't purchase them, go rent them from the library or go take a look at them at your local Barnes and Noble store or whatever your local bookstore is in your area. Hopefully you find a great deal of information out of them. Okay, these are just my favorite. Number 1, Think and Grow Rich. I think that would probably by far always be my favorite book to read. I think it was probably the most profound book that I ever read in my life, and I've read a lot of books. But oh, you know what? I just thought of a book. I didn't add it here on my list. One second, let me. One second, guys. Just trying to think, making sure I get this information for you. It's a mess. But anyway, Think and Grow Rich. It's, like I say, by far my favorite book to date. I love that book. I try to read that book at least twice a year. I don't always get a chance to do it, but at least once a year. I have the audio book when it comes down to Think and Grow Rich. If you guys can invest in that too, you can find the audio book on Amazon. You can find it on eBay perhaps, or any online book retailer that sells audiobooks. You'll be able to find it. I'm the same way with audiobooks as I am with regular books. I like to have the CDs, the old-fashioned version of something. Everything is so digital now, where you can just pay and instantly download it to your phone. I always have the fear of my phone crashing, or I'm losing, I run the data up, or not data, but I run the storage space up, and I gotta delete something or something happen. I just got these type of fears, and I don't like them. So I like to have hardcover books, hard CDs that you put into your CD player. I love that stuff. But anyway, Think and Grow Rich, number 1. Number 2, 48 Laws of Power. That's a very good read. You guys might want to look into that. You can do a little research and get a little reviews on these books, by the way, if you go on YouTube. or if you just type in the book in the search on Amazon or type it into Google. Check out the reviews, see what others are saying about the book, and if you feel comfortable, you think the book is something you might be interested in, go get it. My next book is Art of the Deal by Donald Trump. I like that book because he's a good storyteller in terms of the way he put that book together, as far as structuring the deal, how he overcame adversity in getting the deal done. It's a very, very powerful book in terms of putting a deal together, structuring a deal, and overcoming like adversity. It also have a touch of persuasion and a touch of negotiation in that book. So it's always good to be able to negotiate. Okay. Number 4, Forbes Greatest Business Stories of All Time. It's by Forbes, the magazine, Forbes magazine. You can just Google that title. It has Mary Kay, JP Morgan, Bill Gates. It has a lot of successful entrepreneurs. I think the Rockefellers is in there, if I remember correctly. I haven't read it in a while, but I always remember that book for some reason. When someone asks me about books and success books and or motivation or business books to get, that book always comes to mind. It's kind of like my second to Think and Grow Rich. So I really do like that book. And once again, it's titled Forbes Greatest Business Stories of All Time. So you guys might want to make sure you go out and get that book. What I'll try to do for you guys is put the author. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But again, what I'll try to do is put the book and the authors in the description for each book, so you guys, to make it easier for you guys to be able to find the book. Number 5, the book, I haven't finished reading it, but it's a very, very good book on ethics. So if you want to be able to know how to run a multi-billion-dollar company and still have great ethics, this guy right here, John W. Barfield, this book, you might want to go ahead and get it. It's Starting from Scratch by John W. Barfield. Go ahead and get that book. It's a very good read. I actually got it from this website some time ago. Read a little bit, came back to it, read some more, that type of thing, but it's a good book. I just wish I was able to really sit down and read it like all the way through. So that's a book. And he's African American, so for those that, you know, African Americans always seem to be motivated by other African American success stories, because they feel like if that person could do it, they can do it. So for those African Americans that's watching my YouTube channel, he's a great guy, great motivation. Actually, I sent the email to his people because I wanted to talk to him, so I haven't heard anything back. I didn't want to just call, so I sent the email, and I just wanted to be able to talk to him and see. He seems approachable, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Lastly, Get Rich Click, okay, or yeah, Get Rich Click by Mark Ostrowski. Now this book is for the person who has no idea what they want to do in business. They just know they want to start up a business. They don't know if they want to brick and mortar. They don't know if they want to online. This guy right here, Mark Ostrowski, I learned so much, so much out of this book. I will always lean on this book, especially for online. Okay, so if you don't know anything about online marketing, SEO, how to work with eBay, drop shipping, how to get distributors. If you don't know anything about that and you want to learn about that, Get Rich Click by Mark Ostrowski. It's a book that you would definitely want to get. It's a craze for that. You can Google that author too. He was on a lot of television and radio shows and things like that. The book is a phenomenal book. I have read that book from cover to cover. I do also own the audio book of that, and he actually read his own. Don't quote me. It's been a minute since I heard the audio book, but I believe he actually read his own audio book. it's a good book and it's a good audio book. So I think you guys should definitely go and get it. So I just wanted to kind of give you my, it was top 5, but at the last minute I forgot to put him on the list, MARC OSTROSKY. So check him out, guys. Let me know how it works. Okay. I'm Fabio Hart. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. You guys know how to reach me. You have my email, bookfabiohart@gmail.com, bookfabiohart@gmail.com. A lot of you guys have the office number. I stopped posting that here. A lot of you guys have my mobile number, so if you need to reach me. Also, if you're interested in the flyer program and you're looking to, you don't have a flyer, you don't have any sales letters, anything like that, we do have a little package put together for flyers and sales letters for those that's looking to kind of take their cleaning business off to a great start. We also do have 5 spaces left for the $199 lead generation program for those that's interested. No pressure to any of you. If you're interested, definitely get back, email me, shoot me a text, whatever. Okay, I'm Fabio Hart. The only person that could ever stop you, once again, from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you.